What's up guys, MrGimms back again for another DEADBY. Hope everyone's had a great week so far. Alright.
Slowly, I miss
Yeah,
you.
I'm getting there. Today I'm going to be recording an earlier DEADBY throughout the week because obviously I got my move this weekend and Friday as well. So this is an earlier DEADBY before the Tuesday update, which is going to bring a whole bunch of shit in, as well as the Blood Point event on the 29th, which is Thursday, right. I'm going to miss out on all that because I'm not going to have internet, but hey, I'm all farmed up anyway, so I'm okay with that. Anyway, guys, this is an earlier DEADBY. Obviously, those updates won't be in this episode. However, Gim's Rant will certainly be covering some of those issues, so let's roll that intro and let's get into it. Leave your entries in the forums below, and I'll read your opinions in the next episode of DEADBY. All right.
Am I moving to?
Yeah, you're gonna come with us. You're coming with us. Just. How can people find Wraith fair? I noticed the bandwagon for Wraith is getting more prevalent lately. I still don't know how people find Wraith. He isn't spirit powerful in the way she's broken, but he still fun to face because there is no way to counter him, and he can be fully uncloaked, but know the person to the cloak button can remove the fact he was uncloaked. Yell you won't say no. But all right, so this is obviously English isn't his first language, and that's fine, but I can't understand. Is he saying he's not OP? Because how can people find Wraith fair? It sounds like he's saying, like he's complaining that Wraith is too strong, but then here it sounds like, oh, whatever, let's see what people say. If you think Wraith is unbeatable, then I got some bad news for you, bro. I don't know what that means. Understand I don't. English first language, not perhaps. You don't need to be a douchebag about it, dude. Like, fuck's sakes. Hatch spawning mechanic idea. How about having the hatch spawn and despawn to random locations until one survivor remains? Would make it harder to camp them, use keys until the endgame collapse starts. That's actually really interesting. So moving it around until one survivor's left. That would certainly stop survivors like doing the, you know, sort of staying in a locker and hatch camping or things like that. Like, yeah, because it's not in a concrete position. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't mind that. How about making hatch spawn only if it's the last survivor or all 5 gens are done? That's pretty rough. I mean, they want one survivor to escape, don't they? That's kind of how DBD really want 2 survivors to escape. That's kind of their comfort zone. But this isn't a really bad idea at all. I kind of dig it. I'd be down for that. That'd be a really good change. It's good for the survivor and the killer too, because the killer can't hatch camp either. You know what I mean? When they've got the third guy on hook, there's one guy remaining, the killer can't just go to the hatch, stand over it and close it. It's kind of good. I like it.
Fair for killer, you mean?
Fair for killer and survivor. I said that.
Mr. Blim.
Fucking survivor, man. Captain Deadpool, how to stop the babysitting killers. Babysitting killers? I don't get it. If the killer sits on a hook with the survivor, okay, camping, killers should slowly start to go blind, or their melee cooldown is reduced for every 5 seconds of babysitting. Oh, I'm so confused. So camping, this guy must be new, right? They tried stuff like this and it broke the game. Just like everything. The killer must be allowed to defend the hook from rescues. How to stop camping 101, do gens quickly. It's pretty much every game anyway. This is from a solo 50-50 killer survivor main. Nice. Kind of me. I just wish killers could have had the same hook UI as survivors. This is interesting, and I do not understand. Everything's edited today. We'll talk about this a little bit later, but holy shit, everything's been closed and edited today. Yeah, so the hook counter for survivor, for killer, is really cool. I don't know why there's all this shit going on, but anyway. Yeah, I wish the killers just got rid of this. This is dumb. Like, to me, if it said like 1, 2, 3, because sometimes you're looking at it a lot to sort of know. Hooks to me for a killer is I know how well I'm doing. If I'm on 6 hooks or whatever, I feel like, yeah, I'm doing all right. We're doing all right. We've got plenty of time. 3 gens left. We're good. But maybe, you know, if you want to have this dumb thing, which is hard to see sometimes, have like a ×1, ×2, ×3 next to it or something like that. Otherwise, the survivor's hook counter with just the little dashes, you know what I mean? It's so much easier. I don't know why they just didn't do it for killer as well. Won't take up screen space. I mean, that's not much screen space to be fair, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, do you know what I mean? Keep everything linear. This is your 4th thread on this topic. I highly doubt the devs will change their mind on that one. The new hook UI for killers is mainly positive feedback if they are doing well. Yeah, well, it must be because it's still in the game, so that makes sense. Yeah, I'd go for this, to be honest. I'd like the survivor thing, to be fair.
6 hooks per survivor, please.
No. Calm down. Alright, bring back old Franklins. Bring back old Franklins? Like, good, strong Franklins? Is that what I'm hearing? It was already super annoying in its original state. Then it was made even more annoying by making the item disappear. Okay, you at least have chance. I hate, guys, we need to pick up the grammar in here. It's hard to read. At least have chance to get it back. But now, when you get hit, the item is instantly useless. Okay, so you're talking about the charges that were changed in PTB that aren't in live yet. Gotcha. Was the reasoning behind both of these changes just make already powerful perk more annoying to play against? Yeah, that's going to be fun. You should at least get all charges back instantly, and killers should be stunned for 30 seconds whenever they hit you with a Franklin's to make it fair. Are you nuts, mate? 30 seconds stun to knock your item out of your hand.
Seems fair to me, Mr. Limp.
Yeah, I bet you think it's a good idea. Fucking weirdo. This is absolutely ridiculous. 30 seconds stun to use Franklin's. Times however many times they want to pick up an item. Do you guys know how long 30 seconds is? I'll give you an idea of how long 5 seconds is. That was a long time. That's ridiculous. Lol, 30 second stun for M wanting a survivor and deleting charges from your item. I want some of whatever you're on. Yeah, this guy's an absolute joke. I mean, survivor main through and through. This is a joke, right? Probably not. He's probably deadly serious, or he's trying to be the next Sluzzy. Low FPS after graphic updates. Ah, this is the first one. Right. Yeah, okay, so on the forums today, I went on and like Mandy Talkers just closed down a bunch of conversations. Like this one, which was on the 24th, which was 2 days ago, she's already closed it down, maybe because no one's talking in it. She's doing it a shit ton today. I don't know what, yeah, they're really getting onto certain conversations quickly now. Not offensive as well. Low FPS after graphic updates. So I guess there have been 1,000 posts about this, but still, I really love this game despite its flaws, but today something happened that really upset me. Alright. I didn't enter the game for about 6 months before the graphics update, and now what do you mean by graphics update? Do you just mean with the maps? And what I get is now a bunch of FPS slowdowns, drawdowns. People have a lot of different words today as well. FPS has become lower than usual, even by low, despite the fact that I have always played at medium. Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. I really did not expect that this could happen. I don't understand how to play further. I've been playing the game since 2017 and now I don't know what to do. Guess nothing I can do about it, but it's sad. And it was closed down. It was closed down. Is it because no one was talking in it? Maybe you guys could let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, she's done this on like 5 or 6 conversations today. She's on fire, Mandy. And then this one, Swamp. Can we... I mean, it's kind of stupid what he says. Can we already delete this map or rework it at least? The map, it is set for rework. So like, it's kind of, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's redundant. Maybe you don't know. The map is so BS for killers as well as survivors. There's a couple of infinites in there. I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know. It's very bad designed. That I can agree with. And it was one of the ugliest atmospheres in game. Is it? I think it's actually not a bad atmosphere. And why the map is more common than others, I get it at least 4 out of 10 matches. You're probably milking that a bit, but hey, you never know. And it was closed by Mandy Talks. I know it says edited here, but on the discussions board, it was closed. She's closed it. Like, do you know what I mean? That's really strange. It's not a bad map at all. Both variants are okay as either side, and I'd say is one of the maps where a skillful player can use the tiles like the big boat better than the average. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the boat takes a little bit of know-how. There's a couple of drop downs and window vaults and things like that, but still, it's not a horrible map. It's definitely redeemable. It's hard as a killer. I don't think it's hard as a survivor. I think it's average. I think it's like, yeah, There's a couple of things you can do there. It's not a horrible map. They just need to rework it. That's all. 1 year later and I still don't know why. 5 years later and I still don't know why. Why did they nerf Hillbilly? Why did they nerf Hillbilly base kit? Some of his add-ons were broken. They weren't even broken. And that was his base kit, but his base kit was fine. He had 2 charge add-ons that made him charge his chainsaw faster, and that's what needed to change. Everything else was fine about him. He was cool.
Really needs another nerf.
Shut up. I think they wanted to be creative toward the character. The scream, chainsaw, overheat, they just wanted to add design and personality elements, I guess. The scream's stupid. I don't know how else to say it. I also made this post about this. No idea. He was fine apart from the broken add-ons. Yeah, the 2 add-ons needed to be changed. Again, you're calling them broken. I don't know about broken. The devs need to comment on this. They're not going to comment on this. They're not interested. They made their decision. They want to lie on it. The overheat mechanic, for the most part, actually doesn't make a difference to me. Like, it literally does nothing. I have no idea why they did it. They just nerfed him. It was just a nerf, basically. Don't know. Is there actually any statement regarding last gen console performance at all? As of right now, I can answer that, and that is a no. The only thing they've said, as of what you would have heard, is we're getting to it. So hopefully on the 27th, which is tomorrow, they get that fixed. I'm really hoping to do a positive Gims rant. Playing on console at the minute is... See, you got to be careful how you word things, though. Do you see what I mean? Playing on console at the minute is literally less fun than being at work. Look, consoles, so PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, they're fine. They're playable. They have problems, but they're playable. You got to be careful. When you say console, you're putting everyone in that bag, and that's not the case. Last gen consoles are suffering the most from what I've seen, from what I've witnessed, compared to everyone else. But yeah, everyone is actually suffering. Do you know what I mean? Just last gen is suffering far more. This is the same game where on console, dropping the pallet and healing someone are still the same button. They give very little consideration to consoles, quite frankly. Yeah, I think that's fair, to be honest. Considering how many people are playing on console, I honestly think you're right. I think they don't consider you enough. True fact. But yeah, I really hope all this gets sorted out tomorrow, 27th, for the mid-chapter update, because they got a lot of work to do, man. Let's see how much work they've done. Bloodlust.
Bloodlust is OP.
Is it though? Are you so one-sided? Are you so one-sided? You have nothing to offer, do you? Why is this mechanic still in the game? As it is. Okay. I don't agree with bad killers getting rewarded with with a speed for constantly missing hits on someone. Well, you don't swing if you're not an idiot. It definitely needs looking into, especially with some maps pallets that are literally 3 steps to walk around. Well, if you know anything about this game or you're experienced at all, you'd know there's such a thing as a safe pallet and an unsafe pallet. So you're talking about an unsafe pallet there where you're just supposed to use it to gain some distance. Safe pallets, you can do that all the live long day. Fair enough, you didn't know that though. They just need to remove Bloodlust 2 and 3 in my opinion. Bloodlust, you know what? Yeah, okay. You never, if you're in a chase and you get to Bloodlust 2 or 3, and I'm talking about, I'm just, again, rank 1 gameplay, you're doing something wrong. Every gen under the sun's going to be done by the time you finish this chase. So that's really silly to me if you're relying on 2 and 3. So I have to agree to its pixels for that. However, Bloodlust 1, yeah, okay, fine. Honestly, if they removed Bloodlust 2 and 3 and just called it Bloodlust and it was 1, totally fine with that, because I rely on Bloodlust 1 maybe once a day. Maybe once a day around something if it gets to that, and even then, it's not super important. But yeah, if they remove 2 Bloodlusts, I'd be fine. And I would like good pallets and windows to be removed so they don't reward bad survivors not being able to run a killer without them. Yeah, and that's the other side of it, isn't it? There's plenty of windows to vaults to windows to pallets situations that, you know, survivors get all the time, and we just got to deal with it. But you don't want Bloodlust 2 or 3. Like, it's not a massive issue. If you're a good killer, you'll be able to get them down before then. Lag is censored in in-game chat. I'm going to have to test this out tonight on stream. I honestly am going to test this out. Lag is censored in-game chat. These guys ban they censor the weirdest shit. Like, these guys are very soft developers. Look, guys, he's still banned. Still banned. Damn, man, he's still gone. Look how much I miss him. Just look at this. Oh, this guy Glitch Boy commented back. Because I remember reading that and upvoting it. This comment aged well. Wonder if it's permanent. I hope not. Back to us, Slozzy. Wonder what he said to the devs. Kind of thing he said to really upset them. Like, he's a survivor, mains. I know that doesn't matter. But yeah, it's horrible. He's still gone. We'll miss him forever.
Slozzy lives on in all of us.
Okay. Well, if you say so, then that's good. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for DEADBY this week. Sorry that it's an early one. I couldn't get any more discussions going on, but still going to be a decent length. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you enjoy the weekend. I've been cracking on hard with the work in the mornings and the streaming in the evenings. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna get through this. It's just all about time management now. I'll obviously try to get DEADBYs and Gims Rant out in time every week. I still want to keep to a schedule, but you know, things might change. You guys understand. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, remember you can submit your own DEADBY conversations by joining my Discord. Links are all in the description below. Submitting it to the DEADBY channel, and then you may get on the show and we might read yours out. Yeah, I'm always interested to hear what you guys have to say. Keeps things interesting. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. Have a good one.